We're going to start right out with our first guest, and with me I have Bob Baker, and he is the what is your title? You're the food sourcing coordinator.
There you go.
Boy, that's a nice title.
That's a
It means that I need to take you home with me and get my food sourced, I guess. And then we have Diane Smith Fabian, and she is with the First National Bank, and she's the vice president over there for retail banking, and we're going to be talking about how they're working together. You formed like a partnership, or which is really great, isn't it, to get commercial business with a nonprofit? Tell me how this happened. And Diane, maybe you could start.
Well, the bank is celebrating its 90th anniversary this year.
Oh my goodness.
And as a community bank, we're very involved in supporting community efforts. And we thought we would like to do something that would benefit people. And in November, that made us immediately think of food and those who are less fortunate and really need food. So we started a program called Food for Thoughtfulness. When we kicked it off, we donated 90 pounds of food in honor of our 90th.
Oh, that was a nice connection, yeah.
To the Scotia Glenville Food Pantry.
Okay.
And that was matched with another 90 pounds from Gabriel's Food Market, also in Scotia.
And they're in Scotia, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And and then the rest of the campaign is all to benefit the regional food bank. We have collection points at each of our 10 offices, also at Gabriel's and at our ad agency over in Albany. And we're just trying to raise as much money.
And these should be non-perishable food.
Yes, and Bob can probably speak a little more to
Do you
what
take
their
gift cards if
specific-
they decide to give you a gift card for one of the grocery stores?
We will. Yes, we will take.
Isn't that a good idea?
And we will take cash. And the good
Cash,
thing, and the good thing
doggone it,
about
that
cash,
still works.
The good thing about cash is the bank will also match the cash that's donated.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah, so you can maximize your
So
donation.
forget the gift cards. Good. And Bob, what are you going to do with all this food and money that you get?
Well,
I see you're beaming
yeah,
here.
no, we're so fortunate and so thankful that First National Bank of Scotia has chosen to include us and partner with us in this food for thoughtfulness. They're, we're just so grateful because the need keeps
It's out
growing
there, yeah.
all the time. I was reading the paper this morning, the Schenectady Gazette, and on the front page it said that unless unemployment benefits are extended, 3,300 families here will no longer be receiving a check. So there's just an example of 3,300
Do they
families.
still get their food stamps, though, do you think?
They probably will not, because
those too.
the other thing that we've seen occur now, it's called SNAP. We used to call it food stamps. Now it's called SNAP, and that's your supplemental nutritional program that they have out there, assistance program. It used to be called food stamps, now SNAPs. So that's already being reduced. We've already seen those numbers start to increase in our food
If you had a wish list, people are dropping off foods. If you have a wish list, what foods would you like to see in that container?
Okay.
Because she's collecting it.
Sure, no.
She's got to be able to carry it.
No, we're very, it gets heavy, but, and that's good.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing. But no, the thing that people need the most is protein. That's what we see, that people on in lower income or in need or out of work or whatever else that may be, protein costs the most.
But protein is usually perishable.
But
So what kind of protein
Okay.
would they use
Yeah,
that
okay,
would
so-
be not perishable?
Okay, so we could think of soup with meat in it, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can think of stew. You can think of hash.
Canned stews and things.
Right. You can think of canned hams,
Canned tuna.
canned tuna. Chicken comes in a can
Yeah.
nowadays. So also those foil.
Peanut butter, there you go.
Peanut butter, macaroni and cheese.
For all you vegans.
And vegans, there was beans. Beans are very high.
Yeah.
They may be in 8 or 9 grams of protein. So
Right.
there's lots of opportunities for people to buy non-perishable protein.
So you're not
to
looking
donate.
for potato chips or any of those things?
Not really.
No, not really.
No,
Let's
no.
go with food.
Right, food, yeah.
And food means
Yeah.
something that is nutritionally
Yeah.
available
Sure.
for people. What about kids stuff?
Yeah.
Food.
So
Baby foods, or do you take any of that?
we do, yeah. Yeah, we do take baby
Breakfast
foods.
cereal would be another.
Yeah.
good
Easy,
thing.
and that's not as heavy for you.
Well, it's very expensive.
I know
So-
it is,
So
I
that's
know.
a wonderful thing to have for kids for breakfast.
Oatmeal is great too, and you can get a lot of oatmeal, cooked up oatmeal out of a container.
Sure.
And I think it's important to think about foods that like rice, for instance, that brown rice or something like that, that makes a lot more than what you see. It's
True,
not
exactly.
just that amount. So they get a lot more that way. How are things going for you at the Regional Food Bank? Are you about empty now, or what's
No, it's a very busy time for us out there right now. We're starting to put out all the Christmas meals that'll be going to the food pantries for distribution, because as a food bank we distribute, our distribution is to agencies.
Right, you don't,
Right.
people don't just stop in and do their shopping there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we supply the agencies, and we have over 1,000 agencies through.
You have 1,000 agencies that you serve?
We serve
What
40% of the
counties?
state. 23 counties.
23 counties.
23 counties.
And that's over here in Latham area.
Yeah, that's correct.
I know a lot of people that volunteer that go in there and help out to sort foods, and I did it once, I remember, and it was just really kind of fun.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Everybody seemed to have a good time doing that.
Yeah, a third of our workforce is actually volunteers.
Yeah.
A third of our workforce is volunteers.
And you get produce there, right? Real
Yes,
produce.
yes, we do. Farmers have been a tremendous asset for us this year, as far as their donations have just been amazing. Especially like an apple crop this year is a very big good apple crop.
Good
this year.
apple
So
crop.
we've seen
See, and apples are
tremendous
good for
amount-
you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Tremendous amount of apples.
Well,
come
if
into
you
the
want
food
to
bank.
help the Regional Food Bank, and there's locations, 10 locations. Where are your locations? Could you quickly tell me the areas?
We're in 3 counties, Schenectady, Albany, and Saratoga counties, and we have 10 branches just distributed among those counties. So if you check the website, you can get the actual street addresses, www.firstscotia.com.
And I think we put that up there so that
Perfect.
everybody knows where it is. And just check it out. And, when you're out doing your banking or doing your grocery shopping, pick up a few extra items. You'll never miss them, and then drop them into the boxes at the First National Bank or over at Ruker. Is he doing it?
Yes, he is.
He is? Okay.
On Watervliet Shaker Road.
Okay, good. So, I don't think you want to deliver them directly to the Regional Food Bank, but
But it's okay.
it's okay.
We accept
And
donations.
you know what? We just found out something really good. They'll take cash. The best part is First National Bank will match your cash.
Yes, yes,
What a deal.
yes.
Great.
Double the efforts.
Yeah. And congratulations on your 90th.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to many more years in the
When
community.
I was in high school, all the kids that I went to high school, I went to Scotia, they all worked
So
at the
did I.
bank after school. I don't know if they still do that, but they
Yes.
used to work in the
Yes.
basement with some sorting. I
Yeah.
never was in there, so.
We don't have sorting in the basement anymore, but we still have people working down there.
And
so.
of course, if you want to see the place beyond the pines, you'll find the First National Bank at Rob.
Yes, yes, only on the big screen though.
That was really fun to see. So it was great to see that you got a little exposure.
It was
maybe
great.
not the best exposure, but
Always good to
it's
see.
always good, always fun. Regional Food Bank, check it out, and please support it.